Disguised as an angel of light, he's going to infiltrate into the church with his own ministers. They'll come angel-like, he said, preaching a false gospel of righteousness.
He said, some of you probably think the churches won't stand for this. And he went on to say, the churches will help us.
And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it's no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness. They're to come like gentle sheep, sincere, intelligent, bright.
I just want to encourage every one of us to realize when we obey God, we're not doing it for God.
The spirit of wanting to deny the deity of Christ. We're seeing right now deception that it appears that it was always like this, and we know that it wasn't.
We know it wasn't.
We know it wasn't, okay? We know that it wasn't.
What we're talking about is so much more intense, so much bigger of a topic that it's unfair to call it the Mandela effect or anything like that, because they have ideas there that, you know, there's dimensional shifting and dimensional blending and all that. Who cares what the mechanism is? The fact is, it's going on and it's huge. It's not some little curio on somebody's YouTube called the Mandela effect. You're talking about cosmic changes made to look a certain way to deceive people, with all lying signs and wonders that would deceive even the very elect if that were possible. So we're talking the kickoff of the end time.
The spirit of delusion in people's minds. It's really uncomfortable when you take the fundamental underpinnings of society and you start to alter it. Now, I don't want to make light of this, but when you're talking about product labels changing or S being removed or something being spelled a little bit differently, well, that's a little unsettling, but it's not really significant compared to when we're talking about the Word of God and those changes that we're seeing there.
Right.
I mean, this is the fundamental underpinning of our society. This is extraordinarily important. This is the ancient landmark. This is what sets all the landmarks. Now, if you make that movable, you have nothing for which to guide. I mean, you have a compass that basically doesn't give you any direction.
Paul goes to warn the church. It's really not another gospel, but it's a perversion of the gospel of Christ, which is really not another, Paul said, but there be some that trouble you and pervert or change the gospel of Christ.
The major religions of today have to be changed because they are not compatible with the changes to come. The old religions will have to go, especially Christianity. Then a new religion can be accepted for use all over the world.
He said they're going to change it. They're going to accommodate the sinner. They're going to accommodate their pleasures. They're going to accommodate all of their needs.
And finally, when we have it all together, when we have all the little changes in one big package, if you read it all together, our doctrine, and not theirs, will be there.
In order to do this, the Bible will be changed.
They're a gatekeeper to keep us from looking at something.
Like there's some kind of a gate. They want it like they're a gatekeeper to keep us from looking. Like they're a gatekeeper to keep us from looking.
All in the name of saving us from the ultimate deception. They're going to save us all. That is seriously sick. Memory is right. You folks out there, your memories are right.
Most people won't know the difference. The few who do notice the difference won't be enough to matter.